Hey everybody, I just wanted to share this video because, as most of you know, my mom passed away a little over 2 weeks ago, and this is one of the hardest things that I have ever experienced, gone through, and I've been through a lot, but it's a different kind of pain, different kind of grief. And the first week was really hard. I went through a lot of emotions. I felt numb, I felt angry, I felt sad, struggled with eating, struggled with doing any task. I couldn't do anything. And then last week, I zipped through the week. I went to work, I did tasks, I cleaned, I cooked, I did a bunch of things last week. And then today, I felt like I was back to day one. I was numb. My patience was low. I didn't have the energy to do anything, or even to think about doing anything. And also, usually Christmas time is a time of joy for me, and I love seeing all the houses decorated and everything lit up. And as I'm driving today, I was so angry at all the decorations. They didn't make me happy. And as I'm driving, I had a conversation with God. And I started to ask him why, and I started to tell him that I don't want to do anything. I don't want to clean, I don't want to cook, I don't want to work, I don't want to do anything. I mean, some things I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing all those things, but right now there are still some things that don't bother me because they're easy and they come natural and they don't take effort, they don't take me thinking. I just do it and I love to do it. But there are a lot of things that I love to do that I just don't have the energy to do. And last week, I had the energy for everything, and I zipped through, and I almost didn't think about my mom. I did, but I didn't. And then today I'm back to day one. Literally felt like it just happened yesterday. And I wanted to share this video because I've never lost anyone close to me. And the first person that I lose is my mom. And I think that's why it's so hard. One, because I've never lost anyone. Two, because the first person that I lose is my mom. But I wanted to share this because it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to question God. It's okay to get angry. It's okay to yell. It's okay to cry. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to feel your emotions. It's okay when you lose someone you love, or when you're going through a storm or a trial. It is okay. It is okay to fall apart. As long as you don't give up, as long as you don't lose hope, as long as you don't turn from God. In all my grief, even in my anger, even in my sadness, even in my questioning, the one thing that I have not done is turn from God. Because you know what? God has always been there for me, and God has seen me through my darkest days. And God restored my relationship with my mom a few years ago so that we could have a few happy years and we could forgive and love and heal. God has done so much for me that despite what I'm going through, I can't turn from him. Even if I wanted to. I love him so much, and his love sustains me, and his love gets me through these trials and this grief and this pain. If I didn't have God, if I didn't have the love of God, if I didn't have the peace of God, the joy of God, the hope of God, then I wouldn't be able to make it through. I love my husband, I love my children, but it's not your spouse, your children, your family, your job. It's none of those things that get you through when you have a pain that nobody can understand. It is God. It is only God that can get you through when you're at your lowest, and when you go back to your day one. So I want to encourage you that whatever storm, trial, pain, grief you're going through, you're going to have your high moments throughout that storm, through your grief, where you feel like you're okay and you've got this and you're doing great and you can do anything. And then you're going to fall back, and you're going to probably be back at day one where you feel like, I don't got this, I'm not okay, I can't do anything. But it's okay, because God has you. It's okay to not be okay. And I got to tell myself that, because so many people, I don't know if they expect me to be okay. I don't know if they want me, they want me to be okay, but I just feel like this pressure to be okay because I'm a mom and I'm a wife and I'm an employee and I'm a friend and I'm a prayer warrior and I'm so many things to so many people, and I feel like, not like they're pressuring me, but I feel pressure to be okay. And I was okay last week and nobody pressured me. I just went through the motions and I felt good and I felt like everything, I had energy. But today I'm in day one. But it's okay. I don't have to be okay all the time. This pain is fresh. This pain is new. It's only been a little over 2 weeks. So wherever you are in your storm, wherever you are in your trials, wherever you are in your grief or your pain, just know, whether you're going through a high or whether you're in the middle or whether you're low, God has you. And it's okay to not be okay, but don't lose hope and don't give up, and praise Him anyway. I sing songs even though I'm crying. I sing songs even though it hurts. Because God is still good and God is still God. And because God still has me. And I know where my mom is. But I don't have it all together and I'm not okay. And I may not be able to be the mom, the wife, the employee, the whatever, you fill in the blank, that people need me to be right now. I may have days where I'm great and I'm all those things. And I'm going to have days where I'm not great and I'm not going to have any of those things. And people keep telling me, be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself. And I'm trying, but so many people depend on me for so much. I'm going to try to be okay, to be good to myself. But I want to encourage you. The reason I wanted to share this video was to encourage anyone who is struggling or going through a storm or going through a trial or especially going through grief. Whatever your loss is, whether it's a pet or a relationship or a family member or a loved one or a job loss or whatever loss is heavy. Feel your pain, feel your grief, go through whatever you need to go through, but don't turn away from God. And if you don't know God, I pray that in this season of pain and grief and loss and trials and suffering, that you would turn to Him, because He's amazing. He gives us a peace that, despite what we're going through, we can find rest in Him. It's a peace that, despite everything that you're going through, you feel like it's okay. I'm okay. It's a joy that even when your tears are falling, you know that there's this hope and this joy and this love that's overwhelming. It's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to do great for several days, hours, weeks, months, years, and then not be okay. But when you're not okay, turn to God and not from God, because He's the best shelter from the storm. He's the best friend, the best confidant. He is the best comforter, the best healer, the best listener, the best deliverer. So I'm not okay, but I'm okay, because I know the God I serve, and I know that He has me in the palm of His hands. So I pray that when you're going through something, you remember that it's okay to not be okay, but to rest in the one who makes it all okay. He loves you. He's for you. He's with you. He's fighting for you. And He will bring healing and comfort, even in the midst of our pain. But it's okay to not be okay. I love you all. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving.